Hey, it's Holistic Health with Harry. At 5 o'clock in the evening, the sun is out. 5 o'clock, 6:20, 20 past 6. I went on Google and the sunset time is 20 past 6. It's always changing, right? Getting a bit later as it close towards winter. The shortest day of the year, coming up in December. So 6:20 minus 2 hours from that, 4:20, is when the red light therapy really starts kicking in. That's what I used to think, but actually it's 2.5 hours now before official sunset time and 2 hours before sunrise time, plus after that time. So 2.5 hours either side of sunrise sunset is when the red light therapy really starts getting strong. Obviously gets really strong in the last 20 minutes to half an hour before and after, particularly before sunrise. After sunrise and half an hour before sunset, you can really feel the red light therapy kicking in. Those most powerful frequencies, the ones that are in the red light machines, are in huge doses, huge quantities, 670 nanometers, and just the perfect amounts. But what am I doing now? I am doing the old sun gazing. Lucky me. It's not too common for me to have clear sky shot at sunset time, so it's like 1 hour and 20 minutes before official sunset time. Perfect. Standing up on the stool, looking with my eyes to a very weak but yet powerful sun. Sunset sun gazing within 2 hours, 2.5 hours before that sunset time, looking at the sun straight up. It's a weak sun, so it's easy, but it's also really powerful. It's giving you high frequency red light therapy straight into the most important organ, or the most important place for your eyes to receive light. Number 1 is your eyes, number 2 is your gonads. Kaneki tan through shorts. My neighbours are up there, so I wouldn't whip them out, the dick. Number 3 is the gut. I made a video on that, I'll post up soon, and I'll tell you why. But yes, eyes are the most important. The ancients knew that the sunrise, sunset, sun gazing was legit and very powerful, and it's a weak sun, so it's easy to do without blinking, and it's very hypnotic, especially as you lead up towards that sunset time and as close as you can to the sun rays time. It's very hypnotic. The red light is really intensified then. It's the really prime time for getting that red light into the ocular system. What it does is it activates the cytochrome C oxidase in the blood and in the cells of the body, which is a photo light receptor, and the red light bangs into that. The cytochrome C oxidase absorbs the red light from the bloodstream and the cells, and that creates oxygen for the mitochondria. So now the mitochondria function's gone up massively, but at the same time the red light also displaces nitric oxide, which is contained within the mitochondria, and this is good because the nitric oxide gets displaced out into the bloodstream, which dilates the blood vessels in and around the areas where the mitochondria was, which relaxes you. Nitric oxide relaxes you, and then it plus opens up the blood vessels, so there's more blood going into those blood vessels in and around the mitochondria, and the more blood flow equals more healing, more oxygen, more outtake, and all this stuff. So there's a lot going on. Plus red light therapy, plus red light therapy, sun gazing is even intensified red light therapy. It structures your holy waters, not just your urine, your holy waters, your internal blood system, your lymph, your blood, and there's blood capillary networks and blood within every single layer of the body. There is blood networks within every single layer, from the very top 1/10 of a millimeter to the surface of your skin. There's blood. If you just can take a pin and prick yourself, there's blood, and every single layer down there is blood. And that red light therapy, the red light from intensified sun gazing, or just from red light therapy on your skin, it's a wave that's it's more penetrative than UVB and blue light. It penetrates deep, and when it penetrates deep, it hits every single layer of the skin, the fascia, the muscles, and every single layer has blood and waters, so it structures the waters as it goes along at every single layer of depth, not just the depth it hits. So if it hits 3 centimeters in, it doesn't just structure the water 3 centimeters deep, it structures every single. So there's a lot going on with red light therapy and intensified sun gazing, which is effectively red light therapy times a million when you do the sun gazing at this time, because the skin has blood vessels beneath it, but the red light has to penetrate the skin. But this is designed perfectly as a system of, it's more porous, right, than the skin. It's so sensitive. You prick your eyes, you're in trouble, right? But that's designed like that as a sensitive layer, so that even more light can enter. So there's blood vessels at the back of the eye get really fastly penetrated with red light. They get irradiated. This is the way you look at it in red light sun gazing, sunrise, sunset sun gazing. It's irradiating your bloodstream quicker. And it does anyway with red light therapy, being naked, or just having your head out without sun gazing. With the clouds out even, you get irradiation of red light into your system, structured water, mitochondria light up, nitric oxide dilation. You get all those things, but it's intensified when the blood vessels at the back of the eye, and it's said that every 2 hours the entire blood network passes through the back of the eye. So obviously it's cumulative. The longer you do the sun gazing, the better. However, you'll get benefits straight away, including structurizing the water and all those stuff. So yeah, peace, and let's sun gaze. Pow! Hope you enjoyed the video.